See, I can't stand being this close. Sorry, guys. Hi, everybody. I'm Shauna, and this is Ring of Light Crafts. And we'll give people a few seconds to come on here while I make sure, calculate everything in my head that I have everything that I need. The oven's on. Hi, Mel. See, the oven's on. I got the stuff like promised. Yeah, it's okay, got it. Excuse me, Mel. Sorry, guys. Okay. Hi, I'm Shauna, and this is Ring of Light Crafts. I went and got coffee filters. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. I recommend buying them there because I had to go all Dollar Tree totally out, but they were out of a lot of stuff because the shipment didn't come in. I had to go buy these. This was basically, exactly $2.04 compared to $1.08 at the Dollar Tree. So do the Dollar Tree, save some money. Excuse me. We'll try it again. Okay, so we are a little early by a couple of minutes. First thing you guys need to do, what we will need today. Whoops, bring you guys down. I feel like I'm kind of reaching for you. Okay. What, baby? Scissors? Sure. What you will need today is coffee filters, a bowl with approximately half a cup to a cup of water in it, paper plate, food coloring. Food coloring. Once again, you guys, food coloring at the Dollar Tree for $1, so $1.08. Okay, and there's 4 of the basic primary colors. Oh, green ain't primary. Oh, yes, it is. I was like, wait a minute. Yes, it is. Okay. So anyways, you get your primary colors, which you basically can make pretty much anything with the exception of white and black. And a few other things, but you can work it around at all. You can pretty much make everything. So, you also need scissors. Just a cheap little plate, something from Dollar Tree. Or in this case, you can actually use probably one of your household plates. And then just go ahead and wash it off because, it'll be okay. You don't have to throw it out. And see, So what sucks is... Huh? Gone at 5. We're probably going to have to start doing our lives at a later time. Facebook is trying to help me with discover the correct time that most of people that watch us will be live. So we're hoping to go on that. Did you do the invites up on top? Yeah, of course you did. This small kid. Okay, so let's get started. As promised, we're going to do this first, okay? Maybe just move that out of the way. I don't even need that. Okay, let me move those out of the way. What we're going to do is go ahead and lower you down so you can see us. I'm going to put you at a more of an angle. Watch your eyes. Sorry about that. Huh? Too weak. Another flower we're going to make too is we discovered we're kind of weak doing that. So our first thing we're going to do is take a bowl of water. I don't know if you're seeing that. Hi, Becca. I'm going to move forward Brooklyn. I'm sorry. Hi, Brooklyn. Just a little higher so you can see on the inside of the bowl. And I forgot a spoon, so I'm going to go ahead and use a paintbrush. It's just as good. And I want to go ahead, and I really like the idea of blue flowers, and we didn't make any. So let's make some. We're going to go ahead and add a few drops of blue into our cup of water. Now, I am doing it, actually, that looks pretty cool. Can you guys see that? Isn't it like so cool? I just love stuff like this. I'm sorry, I'm like a big kid. Okay, let me mix it. Thank you, Red. So we're going to go ahead and make all blue. So all you do is get your water in a bowl or a pan, whatever you want, and then go ahead and put in your food coloring. The drops really depends on how light or dark you want your product. With me, we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to grab all these ones right here. Take your coffee filters, straighten them out, and then, we're going to have to just do a little at a time. Put them right inside your water with your food coloring. Food coloring can ruin clothes as well as dye your hands, so you may want to wear gloves. So I'm going to go ahead and put all blue in here, our coffee filter, and pick it up out, making it perfect. I'm just going to squeeze it. And look what we got so far. Look how that looks. That's pretty cool. What do you think? Okay, before we do the next step, I have to grab my plate. Oh, it's right here. Grab my plate. And since let me just bring them out, guys. Sorry. It kind of fell back in on one end. We're going to set this guy aside. We'll pull it back in a second here. We're going to make a green one with that. Or maybe a purple. Oh, purple. Okay, so you take the ones you just did and you wring them out. You wrung them out. Go ahead and take a brush. Let me use this one. It's big enough. Oh. I don't like that one. I'm going to paint with something might will make you so comfortable. Who? Hi, Ruth. Welcome. So what we're going to do is now for the coloring of the edges, you guys, you want the pure color, no water added. Just add some of that on your plate, as much as you want or as little as you need. It's up to you. You take your little thing here, and you just go around. See how it just catches? I wish I did have a better brush. All my brushes are being cleaned at this moment, except for the few I got here. And just go right ahead. Notice how it just kind of pulls. Food coloring will pull through, especially if something is wet. And this is what I want. I like the running. I like it to run. I think it gives it so much more character. Some people don't, so they will blot it and make it stop so it can't run anymore. I, on the other hand, want it to run. So we're going to make ours run. And just go around the edge. What's that, love? Run? Yeah. Huh? Good sound? If it's not running enough, because you got too dry or don't have enough stuff on your plate to grab, add a tiny bit of water from the actual bowl. Thank you. Red made another flower for us. Okay, I didn't get enough out, you guys. Let me grab a little more here. Remember, you want pure color for doing the edges. And the paint, if you were using acrylic paint, it'll be the same thing. You want the clear acrylic paint, okay? For the edges. You really don't want to water it down if you don't have to. But if you put it inside the bowl, that one will have to be watered down with the acrylic paint. So here's our edges. Now all we do is throw it over here on my little table filter thing, because that is where we're going to take them off in when it's time. I got some blue on these, so I'm going to go ahead. We're going to turn them purple, which means I need red. White. Which color do I need? My brain died, folks. Okay, probably got too much red, but that's okay. So let me bring this over here so you guys can see. So I went ahead, and I already have my blue. I just added some red in here. Let's just mix it together. Isn't that just like so cool? I just love how this stuff looks. Okay, and since I want red or purple, I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. I'm going to let them soak for a few minutes. Oh, not quite that long, but you know what I mean. Just put them in there and let them soak, because I'm going to set them aside. Oh, kind of aside. All I'm going to do, I don't know if you can see this. I wish I had better filming equipment. It's all right. I'm going to put some more blue here. Huh? Oh, yeah, I should have used your phone, huh? And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some red to this blue, because I'm making my purple flowers. And I do want the dark purple edges if we can make it. If we can make it work, we're going to try. So once you set it in there for a while, you go ahead and you just wring it out like a towel. Literally like a wet towel. Let's set this out of our way, bring this back. So just undo our little clog here, a little mess. And then you just go ahead once again, you're just going to paint your edges. And
it's a mathematical and systematic approach to making these stupid things. It's just a matter of getting it so pretty.
We've been working on another flower, you guys. It's something I did when I was a little kid. I remember doing them.
Your childhood was rough.
Yes, I did have a rough childhood. It was so rough. I had 3 sisters. They're all older than me. The things they do to me. They always left me out. I was a lot younger.
Also, please share this live.
Oh, yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So we're just painting the edges. If I had a bigger brush, it goes so much faster. I'm sorry, it's not. Like I said, all my brushes are, at this time, being clean, except for these few right here. And I literally grabbed them just a few minutes before. You know, we used, when I was younger, we lived on a farm. We had sheeps and cows. Huh? You hate the chair? It's okay. We had sheeps and cows and pigs. We had a donkey. Okay, guys, I gotta tell you this story. Bear with me. Okay, what do you think? Hi, Grandpa. And if you don't think you have enough on the back, flip it over. Just do the exact same thing. And catch the edge. It'll, whoops. Catch the edge. It'll spread. Okay, now we're going to put this one on our tray. Johnny, in a few minutes, I'll be handing you this to put in the oven, okay? We're going to go ahead and use up the stuff that we got here, you guys. So, you know, why waste? At least a little more. I have a few more filters. I won't use all the filters, but I really do want some of the purple flowers for our project. So we can go ahead and do the exact same thing, you guys. We're going to separate this a little because I don't want too big of things. I want them to dry while we're on the line. Let's see, we did purple and red. Let's add more red to our mix. And let's just see what we get. And why don't, we're going to kind of probably end up making a mud. I'm going to go ahead and add a drop or two of yellow. It'll probably make a mud, but that's okay. It'll give us a pretty flower. Oops, let me mix it. Then mix your mixture here. Once again, it's just water and food coloring, you guys. So it's safe to use with your kids or grandkids. And even if they eat it or, you know, drink it, it's food coloring and water. It should not hurt them from what I understand. Always read instructions, of course. But it's non-toxic. So like Red just said, it's non-toxic. Ooh, look at this color, guys. Kind of cool. Huh? We'll go ahead and take this out. And we're going to wring it out. And then we're going to see what color our edges get to be. So this would be something really cool to do with your grandkids or your children. Or both. And go ahead and we'll just catch our edges here and watch it run. So this is how we got the coffee filters yesterday on All Live to work, and I ran out of filters and had to go get some. I just had so much fun I got carried away. So we just go ahead and add the dark. And if you want, you can probably bring some in closer just like this and make it spread more in. It's totally up to you however you want it to work. And we just add a little there. Give it kind of like little veins going through it. Let me pick up some of that water because I'm running out of stuff. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Buckeye Girl.
Hi, Buckeye Girl.
Hi, Anne-Marie.
Hi, Anne-Marie. Welcome, you guys.
Hi, Carmen.
Hi, Carmen. Welcome.
And hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. Welcome.
Sharon says, hello, everyone, from the Adirondack Mountains of upstate New York.
Awesome, awesome. Hello, hello. So,
Buckeye Girl said blessed.
thank you, Buckeye Girl. So we're going to go ahead and get this going here. We got this darker color. And so remember, it's just water and food coloring. You are going to soak and wet your little projects here. And I'm setting aside what you can't see is I have a a piece of tray over here on my side, which is what I'm using. And we're going to have Grandpa here in about 2 seconds. Take it to the oven. Now, I put a lot of green in here just because we're going to make some mud ones. And we're going to see what happens, okay? Well, actually, let's see, we know we need 3. So let me get 2 more so we can at least make it 2 flowers out of this. We just got 1 more, Grandpa, and then I'll send it off with you. You go ahead and you just do this. But you know what? I should have showed you the other way. We'll go ahead and do this one because I straightened it out. I can show you now. Remember the rose flower we made, you guys? It was the same exact concept. You take them, fold it like this, fold them in half, because now we're going to make our shape. This is where your scissors come in. Thank you. So we're making the shape for our roses. And we're going to fold it in half. Okay. Usually only use a couple pieces at a time.
Sharon says, thank you for
Fold it again. Oh, thank you, Sharon, for coming. And then fold it one more time. You get a piece of triangle. Now your next step is, hopefully you got good scissors, and unlike mine, is you got to make it cut. You're going to cut out just any shape you want for your flower. Since we're all making roses, we're going to give it that round shape. It doesn't have to be perfect, you guys, because when you open it up, you're going to have this. Oh, that one was a little low, but that's all right. We'll make it work. Remember, there's no accident, just no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Like Bob Ross says all the time, right? So now we got our little flower cut out for our roses. We'll go ahead and dip our last batch in the same, purple mud color. And just get them all nice soaking wet. Can you guys see this? Let me raise you up just a little. Oh, there you go. I'm sorry, guys. Here we go. Okay.
Faith asked, how many filters do you have stacked in this particular one that you're making right now?
Right now, there is 6 in this one. Because I was going to make something else, I grabbed 6. So this should be actually enough for 2 flowers. So what you do now is right side out and pick up your mix that I already had made. And we're going to just go ahead and get my edges. Ooh, it's going to be green. Could have added more red. I probably would have got a darker color instead of green. But I like this. I had the extra on my plate and I just mixed them all together. So you just catch your edges and let them go all over them. Since these won't quite line up, I'm just bringing it in so I can get those too. Remember, there is no right or wrong because they will make beautiful flowers. So I'm just bringing them in and just catch all your little edges. And then after this, we'll make a flower out of one of these. Grandpa is going to go put these in the oven. What, baby?
It only takes 3 to make one?
It takes 3 to make 1 rose. People have done it in 2, but I use 3. I like that extra petal. Yeah, it's water to this because I'm running out. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish this one up, catch all these little edges. It's how some kind of came through and some didn't. We'll just go back and tap it. Add that little bit of extra right through there. So spread 1 second, Grandpa, when you put this stuff in the oven.
Yeah. I wondered why the oven was on.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we can pick up. I just want to spread some extra right through here. All right, so now end up with something like this. So go ahead and throw this on the oven as well. You put it in your oven, you guys, especially with smaller stack, okay, like this. Go ahead and just, 2 crucial things. 1, don't let them touch each other when you put them on your pan. Because it is food coloring and wet, it's going to bleed. Let me throw that out. I'm going to turn you guys back around, facing me just a little. And would you mind taking this out of here too? Except for my brush. I want my brush. Thank you. Okay. And you put them in the oven, you guys. I've been doing 350. Bake it at 350 for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then I check them. You know, kind of keep your eye on them all the time, really, guys. For the simple reason, it's paper and it's fire. So you want to check it every so often. You go in, they should be peeling apart. Literally, they just kind of peel apart because they're drying up. Flip them over, do the other side. So in about anywhere between 15 and 30 minutes. And only 30 minutes if you have a big old stack like this, okay? And also like this, so it should take about 15 minutes. I'm going to set this stuff aside, and I'm going to pull over our little rose stuff that we had here from yesterday. This is a stuff, in case there's someone new. Let me grab a hold of this. It won't come up. Oh, there's my pretty ones. I love these ones. These are how they turn out. Now you'll get to see these ones once they're done too, and I'll show you them. So they just kind of show up all different ways. Everything just really, really cool. We're going to make this one just because I love this. Let me throw these aside. And the roses, we'll make a rose out of this one so I can show you guys. Let me throw these aside. All right, let me get this out of the
Mel
way.
asks, question, why do you have to dry the papers?
Because otherwise, to shape it, Mel, it'll be soggy paper. You know, we can try that right now. Let's do that. Hey, Johnny, will you bring me that bowl back with some clean water? Mel, I actually want to see that myself. Let's try this. Bowl with water, please. And let's find out why together. I have never truly tried it, and I can still see myself scoping with this.
In the oven.
Huh?
She asked why you put them in the oven.
Oh, well, it dries a lot faster. You could put them outside, but it's winter, so it's a little cold outside. So just pop them in the oven, make them dry faster. I actually want to see this because I misunderstood what she said, but I have it in my head now, so I really want to test that theory. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go here while we get the water. We only need 3. Oh, well, I won't use that one then. I got 3 right here. And what to do when they're cut into like a flower shape, you guys, I'm going to lower you down so that you can see what I'm doing. Watch your eyes, okay? Here we go. Thank you.
Set a timer for 10 minutes.
Yeah, if you would. Thank you. All right. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, you're right. With the 3, I just kind of angle them so they don't match each other. Hi, Becky. Welcome. Oh, I have more than 3 here. Let me do it this way then. 1, 2. You want to angle them so they're not laying directly like they came out of the oven. You want them totally all different angles if you can get them that way, okay? 3. You get them in the middle, fold it in half. And then we're going to go ahead once again, fold them in half. I got to flip it. Hi, Jane. Let me put those in water. And we're going to go ahead. You're going to add a little bit of glue right through here. And you hold it down.
Okay,
Ow, yeah. I did it. I burned myself with glue. Yeah, I got careless. Okay, so we're going to let this one just kind of sit for a second. And we'll go to this real fast just because I'm curious about it. Okay.
One reason I do the plain was to do the percentage.
Yes, good idea.
Jane said this was
Hi, Jane. Nice and wet. No dye, just plain. We're going to do it making sense. I don't know how I really said that. Okay. Open it up. We'll do this one real fast while that one dries.
they said stick that hand in the water, Ella.
I know, huh? Actually, that really is a good idea. Normally, I always hate burning myself. Okay, so we're going to match these 3 up because,
Blister on my finger.
yeah, Red burned herself really good last night, or the night before it was. Really good. Ice Pack City on 3 fingers. And she's a violinist, so you guys, you play musical instruments, please watch your fingers. To me, someone that can play a musical instrument, oh my gosh. Yes, most definitely watch your fingers. Let's use red. We're going to go ahead and do this one real super fast just to see what it's like. And we're going to go ahead and put red tips.
Jane asked, what are we making?
Jane, today we're making a couple of different types of flour. I showed the recipe how to make the coloration for the flowers themselves and the edges. This one is going to be just, we're trying experimenting. This one is a total experimental. You know me, I heard something in my head. We got to try it. May not work, but oh well, we tried. Okay, so go ahead. Let me just catch all these little edges here. I actually am going to do this just because I want to spread it out. Welcome back, Melissa. So this would be an all wet example, which probably won't work, but it just may. So we're going to see. We would actually have to fold it in half and then fold it in half again. Now it is wet, so the glue won't hold. So let's just see what it would do. Ew. Hey, you guys, what do you think? I actually think that's really cool. I love that color. because it is so wet, you would have to literally mold it with your own hands and make it work. I just love this. Oh, no problem. You're fine. Okay. So now I know that I actually do like that, and I will try that again. Let's go back to our little flower. Once we're at this stage, guys, this is a different type of flower than the one that we just crinkle. So we're just going to crinkle these edges on this one and try to bring them out. Just enough to give it a little something. Get them to fold slightly here and there. Oops, come on. Open you back up. There you go. And you can fold some on the inside, wrinkle it, and there's your little flower. Oops, there's your little flower. Thanks, Jane. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to actually bring you up slightly. Please watch your eyes. Okay, just because I want to make sure you can see everything. Now, I wanted to make like all of these guys in like a little bundle, like on a flower bouquet that you would throw at a wedding. But unfortunately, my Dollar Tree did not have the stuff that we needed, and I'm not spending $12 on it. So, yeah, it's going to have to dry out for smell, you're right. But it is interesting. I had to see if that would work. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pretend we have the right stuff, even though we don't. I'm going to add a little bit of glue, and what the right stuff is I meant is a floral wrap. And we're just going to put a pipe cleaner here. I'm trying not to burn myself again. Okay. Just going to hold that there for a second. What I thought would be really cool, there we go, here it is with, I'll put that in there, with like the little floral, you can take it and hook something on the bottom or a pencil. And if I had the right kind of wrap, it looks so much prettier, which I don't have that wrap. So we'll just do an example. And you just pretend this is tape, you guys. You just wrap the tape around your little pencil or something, and you hold it there, or on your sister's wall, and you just hold it there, and then you would have like a pick or something that you would put in your project. But unfortunately, they did not have any. The only place would be like 2 hours away and $12. Chopsticks, yes, chopsticks would be awesome. Matter of fact, that's a very good idea. I love that idea. So I'm going to go ahead and set this little guy aside. Actually, I like this guy. We're going to set him aside, and we're going to go ahead, get the glue off my hands now. Where's our little tiny, hey Red, where's our wire? Thank you. Okay. Our next flower, while all other ones are in the oven, we're going to try something I did when I was little, and then I seen a post recently that reminded me of them. It might work. What you need to do is have Red do it. She's like, nope, I burned my hands enough.
I'm suffering over here with these.
Oh, she's trying to make one as it is.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. You take your wire, you guys. This is a wire that you use on, like your Pro Bowl. This one is, I think it's, actually it's 24 gauge.
Jake says, extremely realistic looking. Love that.
Oh, thank you. So you go ahead with this. You're going to take some type of a stick. It really depends on how big you want your flower. I want mine about the size, to be about the size of this glue stick. Which these are large glue sticks. So I'm going to go around it and then around. I am pulling tight, you guys. You don't want it so tight it cuts through your glue and you can't take it off. However many times you go through doesn't mean how many loops you get. You actually get one less loop than what you go around. So we got, this one won't count. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to try to get 5 loops. I'm never any good at this part, so I had Red do it. So let's see if I did it right. So we're going to go ahead and take this off our glue sticks because we don't need it no more. Come on. And let me cut my wire here. Okay. Now the next step is take these 2 wires, twist it together one time, take your shortest wire, or any wire you want really, but I take the shortest wire, and you stick it through all the loops you have there so that you're kind of tying it off. And then all you do is take that, once you got it through, tighten it as tight as you can get it. Okay, and then once again, if you had floor tape or something, you just tape it off with that, add your little leaves. But like I said, it's kind of living in boondocks, you guys, so I didn't realize I was out, which is really shocking for me to be out of that since I had so much of it. Okay, we're going to open it up. Let's see how many we get. Actually, I think it's kind of cool like that. What do you guys think? Just connect it one more?
Maybe a stick from outside, then you can paint them green and glue the paper inside.
Oh, that's a good idea, Mel. Good idea. So we separate them, and now what we're gonna do is turn them. This is probably the hardest part for me, just because my hands are so big.
And Jane asked, have you ever made anything using hot glue?
Yes, Jane, we had actually. Some of it was a failure, but it was fun trying. Hi. Yeah, flip them. Thank you. Totally forgot about that. So what we're doing is just separate them. This would be like a 5 little leaf daisy, I guess they're called. I don't know. But I think I got 5 little things here. Let's see. I might have got 6. I got 6, you guys. So technically I did it wrong. I did too many loops. But in my reality, I actually don't care. Because not all flowers have only 5 petals. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to rotate this. Oops, it's right here. I'm going to rotate this over.
Lay something white under so we can see, like a filter maybe?
Oh, good idea. Okay. Let me grab a filter here. I got plenty of them. Okay, let me open that up. So, what do I do with it? Oh. So you have something kind of like this. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Oh, no,
It's frozen? Okay, so you have something kind of like this.
Smells so cute flower.
Thanks. And now our next step is, why these ones kind of dry, I'm going to put the heat on this. Red and I have previously, it's okay, baby. Go on. Made a few earlier, and they're not quite dry. So I'm just going to put them in front of the heater here and let them dry, but not on high, because I don't want the heat killing me. Okay, the next step, what we did was, went ahead, and you can also put paint. See, I did so many things in my head, I want to jump and do 20 at one time. So, we're going to at least jump and do 2 at one time. We can put that on that plate. What we're going to do is take, and this is only paint I got handy, which is gray. That's all right. This part's experimental. I'm just curious about something right here. What I'm doing is putting a little bit of gray paint on my canvas or on my plate. Let me set that aside. Oh, yay, you have some. Thank you,
I
love.
have a lot more, but those were the ones I had.
How to get the polish. Okay, no problem. And to make all petals, and see, we got some other ones here, if you guys can see them. You probably can't see them. Let's see them. 14, very good, Buckeye Girl. Very good. You got our little ones here. Okay, now what we're going to do is put some of our Mod Podge is what I was using. You're supposed to be able to use emerald glue and stuff like that as well. So, and the other example is fingernail polish. This is polish experimental. We're going to try it with this polish. I'm going to dump some on my plate here, if you can stand the smell of fingernail polish. I guess I'm one of those people that don't really like the smell of fingernail polish. But for this case, it'll work. Now we're going to take our little flowers that we made here. You're going to stick them inside your glue, your Mod Podge, I'm sorry, or Elmo's glue, whatever you got, wood glue, whatever you can get, and try to make them all catch on. And one did not. So we're going to put it right back in there. And then we're going to slowly pull it out this time because one broke. Sometimes you do have to do this a couple of times, guys, because it is just like a bubble. We'll just put it in there. See if we can get it all to catch on. And we got it.
Nope.
Nope. Dang.
One more.
Now we got it. There we go. Now we got our little flower. And we're going to set this aside so it dries. Then you can paint it or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and set this little guy right over here with the other guys.
Mel said this is cool.
Cool. I'm glad you like it, Mel. Now the other thing that you're supposed to be able to do, so they say, is to dip it in fingernail polish, and it should do the same. So as experimental, let's just see. This is a fingernail polish, which is a ball in it.
There's always a ball in fingernail polish.
I never had one come out of it though. Okay, so we're just going to stick one side and see, and I'm going to say that's a no-go. Yeah. Yeah. The other one is you're supposed to be able to stick it straight in paint. Let's try that. I have a feeling this is a no-go. Nope, that's a no-go. Okay.
It's supposed to have glue on it first.
Yeah, we're going to do it that way. So what we're going to do, Red said, go ahead, put glue on it first. Okay. We'll go ahead and do it on top of this so you guys can hopefully see. So we're using our Mod Podge for our glue. And this one still had paint, so it's in the Mod Podge, but that's okay. We won't tell nobody. And pull it up. Oh, more. She done a bunch of them for us, guys. She don't like them, but they're fine. Just kind of curl the edge up. You know, give yourself some dimension with your little flowers, however you want them. There you go. Oh, yay.
Mel said it'd be cute to include the clovers doing this.
Oh, there you go, Mel. I'm going to raise you guys up because our project just came out of the oven. Okay, boiling clover, awesome. And I want to show you. These are the ones that we just did together. Look how cool that looks. This is after putting them in the oven. How long was it in there? For approximately 10 minutes or a little more, okay?
About 5 minutes you turn it over.
And about 5 minutes you turn them over. These are small stacks, remember. If they're thicker, it may take longer. This is our purple ones. Oh, that's pretty. I think that's very pretty. I just love that. Some blue shows in it. It's so pretty. And then we got these ones. Our red ones came out. And then we're going to go ahead and switch them to our blue ones. Yay, we got blue. We got some blue one here. So they came out really nice. You can tell they're nice and dry. You can hear it. Thank you. And go ahead and just set them down somewhere. Somewhere, Rambo. Okay, let's go back to our little flower. I'm going to lower you back down. Let's see how this goes. And then we'll show you the next step of this flower. So watch your eyes. And here we go. Right back down to a little coffee filter. Okay, let's pick this guy up. Mine has too many bubbles in it to be working. Okay, there we go. We got some on that. I don't know if you guys can see it. Here, maybe this will help you. We got some on that. We're going to set this little guy aside. So all I'm using, you guys, is the Mod Podge, okay? And then our next step to these little flowers is, once they're dry, let go. Come on, baby, let go. You know those things that you guys use? Hang on, let me grab that. And it broke one petal when I did that. So you can go back in here. Let me grab this one. You know those, when you're making a flower arrangement and you have like green things that you put inside your flower? It would have been better to have a piece of that and then just stick these in there to dry them instead of doing what I'm doing, because it gives you a hard time picking them up and then they pop. So our last step that you would do, second to the last, we set this aside. I'm going to bring you guys
The oven temperature was
350 ml.
Oh, hi, Shauna.
Hi, Shauna, welcome. I'm going to bring you guys right back up here, okay? And once these little guys dry, this is where you would paint. Pick any color you want. It's not totally dry, but we're going to try anyways. Pick what color you want, whether it's nail polish, acrylic paint, chocolate paint, it doesn't matter. I think this is kind of cool, especially when you catch any of the stars. And we got one star. And you're supposed to be able to just paint them. I don't know if you see a little star on there. But we're going to pick an actual different color that might show up. Because the star won't. And once you get it, you just take your fingernail polish or your paint and just go over it. Nothing fancy, just cover it. And if you want to give it great design and details, yes, by all means, go for it. Because that'd be awesome.
Hi, Andrea.
Hi, Andrea. Welcome. So here we go. We got one little silver petal here made. You can also do the bottom once they dry. I'm going to go ahead and set this little guy down. And grab a different one. Oh, that one broke too. When they break, put them right back in and do it again because it just wasn't enough. Sometimes you have to do it 2, 3 times. Let me grab this guy here. Okay, we'll go ahead and paint it. And then you just take your paint, fingernail polish. This one has a couple of ones that broke off, but that's okay. I'm just going to paint it anyway so you guys can see. I think my heat was too hot because I'm burning up. I got it. Oh, I have it on 75. Yeah, it's too hot. It's popping them
Hi,
all.
Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. Yeah, they didn't get a chance to sit. And I should never put them in front of the heat at that high. Wow. So anyways, once it dries, we'll go back and we'll re-dip those. And I can't stand the smell of fingernail polish, so we're going to use paint. Okay. And go ahead and pull these guys out. Let me lower back down, guys. There's water in it, honey, but not good water. Safe water. So we bring it down. And then once again, we do have a few still in here. Let's just go ahead and finish these little guys up. My glue is starting to dry. So it may be kind of thick. It's okay. And just get it, set it aside, let it drip off. We'll get this one done too. Oh, that one's actually solid. That's going to be cool. We'll just take it, set it aside.
Job. You have potential for job.
Thank you. We'll go ahead and grab this little guy over here. He looks like he at least held up his end of the bargain. So I can at least show you what they're starting to look like. You want to get enough on there so that it holds, okay? I know that's the hardest part is getting that glue to stick, but you can do it. Let me set this down. Let me see if we got any of these dry so that we can paint them. This one broke, you guys. Look how cool that looks. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. That looks so cool. It's the end broken out. They popped because it wasn't dry enough or it was too hot from the heat, one or the other. But the color and the design that it gave it is really, really, really cool. I don't know how well you can see that design in there. So you can make all kinds of things with these. The reason why I'm showing you guys these because once I get these totally done and dried, tomorrow, one of the things that we're going to be doing on our live is we're going to go ahead and make, well, a Brett. We're going to put these into a little Brett for little girl. So we got all, this one's a full leaf one. And you just dip them. Try to pick up as much of that as you can. Looks like I'm running out. You can use Elmo glue, guys, instead of your Mod Podge, because Elmo glue is what, $1? Mod Podge is what, $8? Or you can get them at the Dollar Tree too, Mod Podge, believe it or not. But they're just the little 2-ounce ones. Just add some and set it aside and let it dry. And we got a few more here. Now once you make them, you guys, you can always adjust your petals. Like if you want some coming up, maybe bending over, going down, you can design them any way you want. And just give it little details here. We'll stick that one in here. The only thing is you just got to make sure that you can cover it all. Hi Jacqueline, welcome. Got to make sure you can catch and cover all of the ends.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi Debbie. And if they pop, it's okay. Do it again. And if they keep popping after you've done it a few times, you guys, set it aside, let the other ones dry, and then do that one again. Not a big deal. Okay, and I think we had just 1 or 2 more here. We'll get these done. And then we will make a flower out of all petals that we made today, just so you can see what the ones we did today looks like. So here's this one. I don't know if you guys can see that. And this funky looking one is really kind of an odd looking flower, but I liked it, so I'm not going to mess it up. I'm going to make it work. Put that down over there. All right, let me move this out of the way. I probably shouldn't mix that in here, but I'll do it this way. Cover my Mod Podge. I'd rather waste those than ruin my Mod Podge because I'm not done. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab the blue one, just for those that are new and didn't get to see it yesterday. We'll go ahead and grab the blue ones and make one of these. And I know it's kind of a short live today, but we're getting there. Tomorrow will be, yeah, a lot of fun. I can't wait for tomorrow's. Okay, so we got all 3 of the pot holders, or the coffee holders, gopers. You fold them in half. And then you fold them in half again. You can pre-wrinkle them before you do this step, or you can wait and do it after you do this step. And go ahead and add your glue. You don't have to go all the way up. Halfway is good. But I went all the way up, but that's all right. And then with this one, every little one, try not to let that glue come off. You're just going to wrinkle them. Huh? Oh, no problem, Jane. And you just wrinkle them all up. And then you can gather the bottom if you want a better hold of it. And you just wrinkle them together. And if you don't like them, you wrinkle it too much, so it's not enough. They're all adjustable. And you just make your little flower. There we go. I like that better. We got our little flowers. Let me see if I can grab this one. And this is one that we did today as well. Okay. Just so you guys know, because you're probably wondering why this one has so much design, but the other ones don't. That's because this is the one that was setting on the pan itself originally when it was drying. And then on the back of this, the back of the whole lot, it'll be the same. So if you don't want to use those 2, you don't have to. But just so you know, that's why there is a different color. This was actually touching the hot pan, while the inside was not.
Sherry said, you make everything look so easy. Love you.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this one. Oh, that was so sweet. Okay, we're going to fold this one in half. Okay, I want you guys to know something else. Remember, no right, no wrong. They don't have to be perfect. It's okay. I think so too, Mel. I think it came out very well. And we'll go ahead and fold that. And then we just add, I'm going to show you what we're only going to do about half this time with the glue. Hopefully I won't burn myself. And we might decide we have to go up and do it all the way. But we can go ahead once again. Then we can start. We're going to gather it and squish it down. Just wrinkle it up. Kids might have fun with this because they can literally do this and not get in trouble. Because you're supposed to squish them. Then you just separate them. This is something you do with your grandkids. Just walk, of course, with the heat gun. Glue gun, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm working on getting a heat gun. Oh my god, you guys, this summer, haha. Oh no. I don't, this summer I'm getting it, but it'll be for around Halloween time. We're gonna make my little creatures. I'm excited about them.
Like Jane said, I agree. She makes crafts look so easy but fun.
Oh, thank you, Jane. So then we got this little flower, and we can go ahead, and if you want, you can start adding them and putting them together in any shape or form you want. And then, of course, we got this little guy here. These are obviously different. So I think they're a lot of fun. And with these, like on the one behind me that we did yesterday, for those that did not see it, let me raise you up. Watch your eyes, you guys. And hello again. So you can put them all together like in a little ball. And I think it was Robin that suggested you can take them and hang them from the wall in 3 tiers. You can do them for like a wedding. You can do it any way you want. I just threw them together so it's not like perfect. Or it wasn't for a wedding or anything like that. It was just strictly for fun. And you can make all shades and kinds of flowers. And I just was sticking them in the Christmas tree. So this is going to be my flower tree this time.
They like bush.
Huh?
They like bush.
They like your shirt?
No, light bush.
Oh, the light bush. There you go. Oh, yes, the light bush.
It was a joke.
It's a joke between my daughter and I, but it's funny.
It's
a light bush.
What kind of paper did you use?
So the paper is actually coffee filters. The brand doesn't matter. I highly suggest getting them at the Dollar Tree for $1 plus tax, or $1.08, and they're usually $100 in that pack as well. My Dollar Tree was out, so I had to grab these, and they were like $2.04 exactly.
Brooklyn says, I agree too. Love watching.
Well, thank you.
Both that girl said baby shower or little girl Bible.
There you go. Good idea, baby shower. Little girls' room. The next thing is, let me set these aside. The next thing was, once we get our little guys done and painted, which they have to dry, so we can't do it right this minute, they will be put into like a little surrounding, something going like a little hair clip or something. You can use it in your other flowers. You can use it in your wreaths, anything like that, however you want to design them. It's totally, strictly up to you. And just have fun with it. That's what makes it count. Just have
Brooklyn
fun.
says, you're the best. Love watching.
Oh, thank you, Brooklyn. I appreciate it. Is Faith on?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Different phase, yeah. There are
Okay.
2 different phases.
Okay, that's fine. Faith did her first live today. So if you guys haven't checked her out, go check out Faith. Oh my gosh, Buckeye Girl, are you still there? Can you put her name
she's
down?
right there.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. Faith did a live today showing her wreaths. She's trying to learn how to do it so she can come out here with us. Great job, Faith. Make sure you get your notifications so I can see it. I wanted to be there when it was live, and I missed it. I was so
This is
bummed.
cool.
Anyways, you guys, thank you all so much for coming and joining us today. And if you would, please like and share this if you liked it. We are trying to get up to 500 likes, and that's when our next drawing will be drawn.
Mel asked, what's Faith's name?
Oh my gosh.
I can never pronounce her name. It's Faith or Vandergriff something.
Mel, I will find it and I will post a link in here, okay? Because I cannot pronounce Faith's name. I can't spell it, I can't pronounce it, but I will find it and put it in here. She did a very good job.
Yeah, it's Faith Ward Vandergriff.
Faith Wood
Van
Van Griff. Right. Okay, we'll
Group.
find it. She has a link on her page to a business page, so we will find it and put it in the comments. She did a very good job. You guys for coming. I really do appreciate it.
I really liked what you did today. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Mel. Thanks for coming and joining us. I appreciate it, you guys. You guys have a wonderful day or evening, wherever you're located. And as always, be blessed.